I don't know if you heard about Chainlink, but it's gonna beat anything out there, and it starts now. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the new video. Today we're doing Chainlink. By the way, how's wife and kids? How's husband and kids? Parents, grandparents, sister, brother, all that shebang? Good? You doing good? Very nice. I'm glad. That's the most important thing. Now today we're doing Chainlink, and I've been wanting to do Chainlink for a while now, because last time I did Chainlink video, it did not perform as expected. Technicals changed, but I don't do daily updates or daily videos on Chainlink, so you know, you do what with the information I provide, whatever you want. But before we start, I just want to say a quick word about the Ethereum video that I did yesterday. Performed pretty well, but I seen some comments and I seen some people like, because we did video at 950 and I said it's gonna go to 1047, the next resistance, it went up to the 1150. So what's actually, was I right? And people are also complaining that I did not predict like 5,000 price or whatever. They're not complaining, but I've heard some talk. Anyways, basically let's go into the charts first. Okay, so we are into charts now, and basically if you can see here, my price prediction was pretty good. I mean, the price closed, this is on 4-hourly charts, the price closed below the 1047, exactly on the spot, 1047, and it got rejected. Yes, it did wick all the way up to 1150, what was this, 1160. And if you also watch the video, Ethereum video, you will see that I also said that 1150 is the important target to watch. And it did go all the way to 1150. I just did not think it's gonna get resistance there or stop there or something like that. I thought the first resistance was at 1047, and it was 1047. That said, I wasn't wrong about the target, although the price prediction was only like 1,000 up, right? No, not 1,000, 550 up. That's how technical analysis work. You find closest resistances and check what's gonna happen there. Because here on this channel we trade stuff. We don't hodl for 5 years ahead of time and then think what's gonna happen there. Okay, so let's get back to the Chainlink and see what's happening with the Chainlink. And man, am I glad we're doing Chainlink today, because I think Chainlink is starting some kind of uptrend, and I want to show you what I see. I've seen this I think few days ago, maybe around a week ago, I started noticing change in the technicals on the Chainlink, but I was waiting actually it was time to have something meaningful to talk about, and I think now is the time to talk about Chainlink. So first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to monthly charts, we're gonna remove the wicks, and we're gonna establish our supports and resistance line long term. What we have to get out of this month and so forth. So basically what we have now right now, it's this support down here and this support down here. So we got two supports and they are at 9.8 and 11.3. So basically if the price goes below these lines on the monthly, we become really bearish, like really bearish. So on the monthly you cannot fall below these two lines. I mean, you can fall below 11.2, but if you fall below 9.8, like, it's game over. For whatever reason, it's game over. And then you have to go all the way down to the 4 something, like, to find next decent support line. So, and for resistance, it's these two. This is the top, and this is the first resistance we are gonna try to catch. That's 14.2, and the top is 15.5. This is on the monthly chart, so a lot can happen, but you can see here that the trading range right now, it's between these the first support and the first resistance. That's the trading range. So right now I think we are actually gonna go up. We're gonna go to the small time frames now, weekly time frames, and we're gonna see what's actually happening here. So we're gonna still keep the resistance and the supports from the monthly, but we're gonna see what's happening on the weekly. And you can see on the weekly that we got a higher low on the weekly. And the thing that has to happen now for us to be in a continuing the uptrend, we have to make a higher high. Okay, so the price must go above this line over here, and that's at 14.5. So we have to close above 14.5 this week. So we got like 5-6 days, 7 days, 6 days to close above 14.5. I think it's pretty doable. Now it's 13.5. That's some trending range. But if we close above 14.5, what we get is this: we get higher lows and we get higher highs. That's an uptrend, and that's really important. And this is weekly time frame, so it's a long-term uptrend, and that's really good, really bullish signal for Chainlink. So that's what we're looking right now. We are looking to get above 14.5. Other resistance line after 14.5, it's gonna come over here, and that's at 15.1. After that, we got two more resistance line. That's at, what was this, 16.4, and the last one is all-time high up here at 18.8. And you can see here we are doing this without wicks. Wicks are important for making patterns and drawing trend lines and stuff like that. But when you want to find the horizontal decent resistance line, you go to the monthly charts, weekly charts, and use the closes to find the resistance line. So these are the resistance lines. These are the lines we have to break, and you're gonna see on the way up, every time it hits one of these important resistance line, it's gonna stop and start trading sideways before we either break up, get correction downwards, do some stop hunting or something like that. There's gonna be trading, but these are important lines to break: 14.5, 15.1, 16.4, and 18.8. Okay, so right now we are concentrating above getting above these two. The 14.5 and this one below here is just at 14.2. So 14.5, 14.2, about that range. We want to get above 14.5 pretty soon. So let me just remove these drawings I just put up here. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bring back the wicks, man. We're gonna bring back the wicks, and you're gonna see that here there's some kind of a triangle forming. I'm gonna leave this line. I know there's a lot of noise, but just for a second we're gonna leave the line. No, you know what, we're gonna remove the lines, because every time you do technical analysis you want to have as little noise as possible, and lines are just creating a lot of noise right now because you cannot think with those kind of lines. So basically, in the last video I did on Chainlink, I was watching this pump over here. It was getting out of some kind of channel, and then the technicals just changed like on the dime, and it went back into the channel or triangle or whatever it was, and it got back on the downside, and now it's getting on the upside. And you can see we are still on in the downtrend. If you look at the channel this way, because it went below it and now it's going up a bit. But there's another pattern, man, and there's a triangle that's forming right over here, and it's looking something like this, man. I don't know which one I use. I think I use this one, maybe this one over here. This one is better. Yeah, so basically the triangle we are looking at now, it's not this one, it's down here, something like this, I think. Yeah, something like this. So this is the triangle we are getting out of, and it's a really big triangle. So that means that once the breakout of triangle goes up, it's gonna go pretty high. The resistance line, I said it has to break. It's over here at 14.15. You can see this is still on the weekly. We are still on the weekly. That's 14.15. We have to break that, but you can already see if we break 14.15, we are already out of the triangle. We are already out of the triangle. And you can see here that we are really bullish when it comes to that. Let me just remove it, because we are on the top of the resistance line in the triangle, and we are trying to now the triangle you can put like this or like this, like, because these are wicks, man. Maybe you want to use these wicks on the top over here. I don't know, you can decide. These wicks are better, like this one, these three, because it hits it 3 times. But if you use this one, then it hits 2 times, and this actually shoots about. So maybe you should just look at it like this. Anyways, what's happening right now? We are still in the triangle for sure, but we are gonna break out the triangle, and I'll tell you how. Right now we are bullish because we have to pick up the moving averages. This is the 20 moving average on the weekly time frame. You can see here that we went below it all the way down to the 50 moving average, but right after that we just got back above it, and that's a bullish sign. When you break something and the next week or next day, if you are that time, you just come back from it, that's a bullish signal, or bear signal, depends on which way it goes. But this for me is a bullish signal that we are supposed to be in the triangle, and this is gonna go a lot higher up. This week as well is trading. Now you can trade between 12.4 and actually 16.1. Entirety of the triangle it can trade, because the 20 moving average is all the way down down over here. So we have to keep the 20 moving average on the weekly, and we have to keep this triangle. So what you want to follow is the closes, not the wicks. Even the wicks can go all the way down here. You want to watch where it closed. Here closed, when it closed below the 20 moving average, people became very bearish, right? But the next week we got back above it, and bulls prevailed, and price moved up. So right now on the weekly we're bullish. Let's look at what's happening on the daily, and daily is really nice. Now this can be a lot of lines to watch. So I'm gonna remove the wicks just to remove the noise, so you can see this a little better. And you can see here when the price was going down, it went all the way down to the 200 moving average, this 200 moving average on the daily, and it got supported there once, twice, and got back above all the moving averages, and now it's in the triangle on the daily above all the moving averages, and that's really important. Also to notice here, here we had lower highs and lower lows, right? But now we have not this one over here, lower lows. But what's happening right now is the trend have changed. This is low, this is higher low, and this is high, and this is higher high. Not only is higher high of this one closed above these levels over here. So this high is actually higher than this high over here, and that's really important because it shows us that we are going upwards. This also closed, I can show you, closed above this close here. This went for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. These 5 days held this level really hard, and now we closed above that level on the daily, and that means we are really bullish on this right now. So basically Chainlink is extremely bullish in the triangle, still in triangle, still early. There is still no breakout, so I could actually wait to make the movie this video on the breakout actually over here somewhere, and then show you how this is gonna play out. But basically it might trend in a range, it might go all the way up to the top, might go down to the bottom, but once it breaks out it's gonna do something like this, or it's gonna do high, just go straight up to the moon. So basically really bullish on Chainlink right now. So let's remove the moving averages, remove the noise, go back to the weekly, see what's happening. 14.5 is the next resistance we have to break. That's really important. That's over here, and that's what you have to look at, 14.15. So what's my price prediction for the long term? For the long term, let's look at it. Let's assume that this is the triangle, and we're gonna bring back the wicks. We're gonna bring back the wicks for this. We're gonna assume that this is the real triangle we are looking at, and what's the price prediction for Chainlink after the breakout of the triangle. But of course, before we do that, before I give you the golden egg, like the video. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel, because I like subscribers, man. It makes me feel like PewDiePie. Also join our Patreon page. You can be early adopted, $1 1 month, only 99 spots left. So be sure to get into that, because after those 100 spots are filled, there will never be ever my Patreon $1 again, forever again. Okay, that said, I'll give you a minute to like the video. Okay, I hope you liked the video. Okay, let's go. So basically, once the breakout comes, this is a triangle, and triangle do what triangle does. We're gonna use the full pull of this move over here, and we're gonna extrapolate up here, and it's around 32 or something like that. I know people are saying the 40, and my last price was 40 or something like that, the target, but around 32, the target, next target after the breakout up here, 32.7, I think it is 32.7. Let's just double check this again. Yeah, something like this, and then depends on where it breaks out. Yeah, it's basically everywhere, because this is logarithmic chart, so wherever it breaks out, the target is still 32. But just to see if anything changes on the non-logarithmic chart, let's see if the price actually has any different outcome. No, it doesn't. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, man. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, that's the Chainlink for you, man. That's the Chainlink for you. What you wanna look for now, like I said, 14.5 breakout. After that, the target is 32. The target is 30. I mean, there are, after breakout, there are resistances, like I showed you earlier in the video. Resistance we have to break, and you're gonna see that there are some kind of trading below the resistances or just above the resistances, testing the resistances. But you're gonna see if the moving averages are supporting the price, it will break out the triangle on the upside, as I think it will, because I'm really bullish on this right now. It will break on upside. Once it's broken upside, it will go over the all-time high, and it will hit around 32, give or take, somewhere there. Depends on how you draw it, how you take this triangle and stuff like that. Maybe take 30 here. I don't know. You know, once you break all-time high, getting the resistance is really hard. So you're looking for some campaign. Right now we have also we can use something like this. I think it's over here. I think I did this wrongly, like something like this. You see here also this line over here, it's hitting somewhere around there in the ballpark area. That's 36. Okay, so we can say that the our target area for next price after the all-time high is between 32 and 36. That's it. That's the video for today. Thank you for watching the video. Let's put some music on. Thank you for liking the video, because I know you liked the video, and subscribe to my channel because you didn't. Like, what are you doing, man? This is not free show. This is not free show. Please give me a sub, man. Please give me a sub. Thanks for watching. Have fun, don't lose your money. Remember, this is trading. Also, I'm gonna do a new Patreon video, I think, right now on the Patreon. So if you wanna see that, just join. It's not much, but it's an interesting video. I think it's interesting. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Where's the music?